I really should start writing scripts for this. Hey there! It's me, ya boy, your favorite YouTuber that you have never heard about before. I'm not letting go of that phrase that quickly, guys. Believe me. I am not dead. Yet. Who knows, lots of things have changed over the time, but you're not here to hear my life story. You're here for whatever the hell I've written in the title. And that's exactly what you shall receive. Now, of course, fittingly, I have to be in the new sniper range. Now, I know it's not exactly new, but I haven't actively played this game in a while, and I've actually never been on this map. So, here's just gonna be my first thoughts. Desert. I think that sums it up pretty well. And just me, myself, and the PSG1. Now, the PSG1 is a German sniper rifle, or more accurately a marksman rifle, because that's actually what the name stands for. So PSG1 is the abbreviation of a full name, which is Präzisionsschützengewehr 1, or just Präzisionsschützengewehr. Manufactured by Heckler & Koch since, I believe, 1970... what was it? 1972. It was originally developed in response to the Munich massacre, which was like a terrorist attack back then, and they were missing good sniper rifles for the police back in the day. Germans basically then decided, well, the West Germans, if you want to be precise, because back then Germany was still split two ways, gave Heckler & Koch the mission to make a precision rifle which can be used for police and later on as well military use. And they came up with this. This is actually one of the most accurate semi-automatic sniper rifles that have ever been made. It's said to have a 1 minute of angle spread. Now, in case you don't know what a minute of angle is, it's roughly the spread of 1 inch over the distance of 100 meters. Actually, it's technically 100 yards, but I'm going to simplify it. It means that all the bullets, if I aim at exactly the same spot, will land within a 1 inch circle. Now, for general sniper rifles, that is pretty average, but for a semi-automatic sniper rifle specifically, this was a huge achievement, and it is still used today due to its incredibly high accuracy. Or is it precision? I can never hold those two apart. Now, that's for the history. What they did back then was they took their existing G3 rifle, which I have carefully stashed away under my table here. They took it, looked at it, and said, what can we do to make this better? What did they do? They reinforced it in a bunch of places. They gave it a longer barrel, a new foregrip. They gave it this nub at the end of the grip for extra stability, a better stock, and I believe it's a 6x zoom scope with an illuminated reticle. At least in real life, I'm not sure if it has it in the game. Maybe with the new scopes, I haven't checked any of that out yet. This is just an evolution of this. Jesus Christ. Now this is already the G3 SG1, which I believe was already a sniper-ish version of a normal G3, or the G3A3 as it is in the game. BSG stands for exactly what I think it is, and it's for Scharfschützengewehr, which basically means sniper rifle. Which is interesting, because both of these came out in the same year, 1972. So, there's a fun fact for you. Now in-game, this comes with 3 magazine variants. You've got the 5-round one, the 10-round one, and a 20-round one. But I believe all G3 magazines are compatible with this. So if you want a 50-shot sniper rifle, go off, king. Now, let's have a look through the little scope. It is, well, 6x zoom, I believe. At least that's what it has in real life. It's a bespoke scope. It never was shipped with iron sights. This scope is always there if you get this gun. I don't think you can get this gun anymore. It stopped production in like 2014. Let's have a little look at it. PSG1 D0559. It's chambered in 7.62 by 51 NATO. Here's the side of the scope. It is just the plus. Look at that. Simplistic, easy to read. It's got distance adjustment from... Well, in real life it's... That's the wrong handle there. It's got distance adjustments from 0 to 600 meters in real life. Yep. Accurate to represent in the game. I can never get these things right. These are all new. I've never actually played around with these. I'm waffling. Let's have a few shots, shall we? Let's just try 100 meters, which in a police scenario, I don't think you'd want to be further away than this. But, you know, you can't choose where you shoot from if there's somebody like holding someone hostage. Let's just say our friendly Sosig over here is holding these two things hostage. So what you want to do is you take aim, you take a deep breath, and I forgot to chamber it. Usually before you try taking the shot, it would help to ensure that there's actually a round in the chamber so that you can actually shoot. Whoops. Now you don't want to hit the helmet. Who knows what it's made of. But you also don't want to hit too low so you can survive. Usually in real life, snipers aim for the brainstem, because if you hit that, it's just a shutdown switch for your whole body. You get shot there, you don't even notice it, and you just slump over, and your body can't like flinch, your hands can't like accidentally pull the trigger. You're just shut down instantly. It's like pulling the plug on a computer. It just goes. Since I'm not a sharpshooter, and I'm doing this standing with absolutely no bracing in real life, I am not gonna hit there, so I'm just gonna try to blast his face off. There you go. Face blasted off. And just in case there's multiple, that's what the semi-automatic part comes in. Now let's try to do this a little more properly. I'm just gonna go... I forgot to lock this. I'm just gonna go on the roof, lay down, and see if I can take a better crack at it. I already see an issue arising. I am rotated the wrong way in my room, so I don't know if I'm in optimal sensor range right now. Let's have a look. Let's try aiming for the one that's farthest away. Oh god, this is shaky. Don't know if that's the game, my tracking, or something else entirely. See if I can hit the sausage. Missed. 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 I'm not accounting for bullet drop. Oops. That's the color. Wait, if that's the color, this is the windage. And this is the elevation. Where the hell do I set up the distance? Let's give it another try. There we go. I got it. You can see there's a piece missing. God damn, that was tough. Well, that's the good part about having a semi-automatic sniper rifle. You can just keep shooting until you kill it. And hope they don't shoot back. And I'm out of ammo. Now, since this is chambered in 7.62 rounds, and it has a semi-automatic fire mode, that means in the game it is very powerful. The 7.62 is a very powerful cartridge, not just in the game, in real life too. Armor piercing to a good extent. It can penetrate at least level 2 armor. I've done some bullet penetration tests like a bunch of years ago, which I never uploaded. Basically, I think back then the Chaytak intervention had the most armor piercing ammunition. Not sure about that anymore. That was when with like all the like metal plates and like the wooden blocks or whatever back in the testing chamber, as I like to call it. I think it's called the proving grounds. Yeah, I'm getting off track. In game modes like Taken Hold or whatever modded game modes you have there, like Supply Raid or whatever, this is very much a very capable gun against most Sosigs you will encounter. Like one I'm dressed as right now, which you can't see, but you saw at the start of the video. Because I think, you know, you need a tactic cool Sosig for a, face it, this thing is tactic cool. I mean, just look at it, that wooden grip. And like, the shininess of the gunmetal. Which is very much not special. That means in the right hands, it is a very, very capable tool. It is a very, very capable weapon for defending yourself with against all those pesky Sosics who want to, I don't know, eat your liver or whatever they want to do. Bully you for being a bad dev. I'm just joking, obviously. Anton, you're great. Yeah. It would be funny if you could take this off in the game, like just pull the screw out and then just detach it, because I think, honestly, this is one of the only things I don't like about this gun. Sure, it gives it character, sure, it has a purpose. Then again, this grip would look awfully long without it. Well, let's just go wrangle this through some real-world scenarios, which basically just means I'm gonna take it over to taking hold and play a bit with it.
Target system detected. Take it.
Porktana, I love you. Well, your voice at least. Your disembodied, creepy voice. Oh, by the way, this is where you find it in the item spawner, the new one. Villager-ass looking gun. Onwards to the first hold point. In case you didn't know, in this game, suppressors actually change the way your bullets fly, which basically means each suppressor has a deviation from your reticle. Which means if you put a suppressor on a sniper rifle, if you get the wrong kind of suppressor, it'll mean that if you, for example, I'm gonna do a drastic, I'm gonna like drastically overdo this, but so if you aim here, it means your bullets will end up hitting, I don't know, like here to the side. This is different for each suppressor. You'll have to go around and check some. I actually did that and I found out that I believe the Chungus suppressor was one of the closest ones that kept it to where you were actually aiming. So do with that information whatever you want to. Let's analyze. He is heavily armored. He's wearing NVGs, probably has face plating. I would argue his helmet to be the weak spot, either his helmet or his face mask. Just take a quick shot at his head. Yeah, the face mask doesn't seem to protect that well. It's one down. He's not dead. Or was that a different one? Might have been two. He hasn't noticed. Put one in the gap behind your faceplate. And let's have a go at the hold. Alright. Heavy action intense ground battle, which is what taking hold mostly is, because nobody plays it like a sniper. Hip firing, taking cover. Trying not to get shot through your head. Now it's not good for spamming enemies, I tell you that. The lack of irons really makes it hard to be used. I keep hitting high. Makes it hard to be used in CQC. Or medium ranges. Gone. Oh, I hit his body. Shot him through his plating. He's down. I hear one close by. That was a square hit into the face. These things are ridiculous. Maybe 45 just doesn't pack a punch anymore? Gone. But not forgotten. Well, you are already forgotten, so. On to the next point. Is that an enemy? Oh, it is. What's your range? I'm role-playing this way too hard. 205. There's a second one there. 0 this for 200. Don't move. Don't move. Hit. I saw sparks, so I probably hit armor. Hell. There you go. I need to find the button for the damn zeroing, I swear. Armor hit. Dead. Okay, these ones seem to have adequate protection against 762. Which probably makes this mode a bunch harder. Can't blame my gun for me sucking. If you know how to use it, it's good. The incredible accuracy probably won't do you much good if you don't know how to aim like me. But if you take the time, you set up, you actually aim it, it should work well. What this weapon could really benefit from in game is a bipod. So, you know, maybe get a bipod muzzle attachment, because then you can actually use the superior accuracy well without shaking away all of it. And with those final words, I take my thumbnail. Or something, I don't know. And I wish all of you a wonderful rest of your day. Have a nice one. I'll see you all very soon. Goodbye.